So if the recruits are up at 4 and go to bed at 8, what's y'all schedule?
I would say tricky question on that one. Typically, my drill instructors are up anywhere from about an hour prior to lights, so around 03, and they could be up anywhere from an hour to 2 hours after lights, so somewhere around 2200. So the 8 hours of required or mandatory sleep that the recruits are allowed is not quite the same luxury that my drill instructors are afforded. We'll get to this.
Can we see how you make them organize their foot locker, or do you make them organize them in a particular way?
No. Do my math.
My ma'am.
Yeah, we're not going to break in anybody's locks for right now. I apologize.
Anything that hits the deck goes in the pocket?
What do you mean, sir?
I'm just asking. I'm just asking if you drop something, it goes in the pocket. Is that right? That's what I heard.
Yes, sir. I guess we would need a little more context with that one. But. Any other questions?
You guys mentioned the water thing, you know, with recruits. Obviously, they don't carry it around with them. How does that work? Do they get it, or do you guys assign a water time and things like that?
They carry canteens with them everywhere.
They carry it with them. Okay.
So everywhere they go, they have celebrated. Depending on the time of year, they carry 1 or 2 canteens every time they get everywhere they go.
Any other questions?
Hey, gentlemen, can you repeat the questions back so the folks back in here will back?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, do you have families, or do you stay here with the squad?
I do have a family, but if it's my duty night, I'll be here with the recruits. Most times, I get home, my wife is asleep, or when I leave, she's still asleep.
Shifts like 24 on, 24 off.
It depends on the duty night, so one drill instructor will have duty that night and stay with the recruits. But if it's not your duty night, you leave at 2000, 2040, come back in the next morning at 03:30.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you just lose your voice for years at a time?
You get it back. So when we have, our time off in between cycles, your voice will eventually come back, but this is about as good as it's going to get for me right now.
How long is your cycle? So you stay with the recruits for 13 weeks, right? So do you get 13 off after that, or?
So he's asking how long the cycle was. So yeah, it's 13 weeks. That's really just 12 weeks for us. The 13th week is they're receiving drill instructors. We get dropped off. We get them for 12 weeks. One of those weeks is a Marine week. And then after that, depending on the time of year, will depend on how long of a break we may or may not get between next pickup. Typically, it's on average about 3 weeks. And then, you're working during that entire time, but then it's right back to it again. Or it can be as short as, coming up later this year, we have a weekend, and then we start right over again.
Like, obviously, we're on kind of a schedule or time constraint, but when you get new recruits, they're unlimited time until they get it the way you want it. Is that the way you mean?
And so one of the most difficult and challenging parts of recruit training really is the time schedule. So everything is scheduled from the time they wake up to the time they go to sleep, and there's really no time in between. So we have to find time if there's something we need to accomplish. So it's a lot of time, it's how can we find time to get the discipline we need out of the recruits.
Can you explain the different color belts?
So she's asking about the different belts. So the drill instructors will all identify themselves with different belts. So you have the senior drill instructor who's always going to wear a black belt, and his drill instructors are going to wear the green belt. The company staff, which would be the chief drill instructors and above, all just wear the normal web belt. This web belt is just the same uniform belt that any Marine would wear at any given time in uniform. Sir.
Can you talk about the selection process when you're looking at DIs or applying, what type of qualities you look for, and then about some of the training that they go through when they're selected?
So for